Yes, I think when we did the first Zornheym album, we didn't really have a reference point of what it was that, or at least I didn't, of what we were gonna do. So we kind of, it was a blank page, and we kind of built up the sound during the production process, and we're testing. Okay, this works, this doesn't work. We add this, and it sounds the way that we want it to sound. But we didn't have like, or at least I didn't have a clear idea when we began. It kind of grew organically during the process of production. So that was the case with the first album, and that's actually a rather memorable production, because it was maybe the first full production that I did in this recording facility, because I had just switched location for my studio, and I had just built this recording studios in right here, and so actually when we recorded the drums for that album, that was the first drum recording that I did at this location. So that was a memorable recording. Everything was kind of getting started here, and we spent a lot of time on creating the Zornheym sound, so to speak. With this, the second album, then we already had the first album as a reference point in some way, and we knew, okay, there were some things that we wanted to do a little bit different, but overall we didn't want to completely make something new. We wanted it to be a continuation of the first album, just like the theme and the stories go together. So that was the approach, and that was a big difference. So then I could just focus on trying to improve the things that I thought could be improved. One big difference with this recording is obviously that Jocke is playing drums instead of the drummer on the first album. So that naturally makes the production different, and it makes the sound different, because even if you use similar equipment and you use similar backline and gear and everything, it's always going to sound different when a different person is playing the drums. So already there we had a difference, and another big thing that changed the sound from the first album would be that we had the opportunity due to the restrictions and the things that was going on in the society, we could also hire really good musicians to do the string recording, and these people were coming here to the studio, and we recorded with people that are professional musicians in the Royal Philharmonics here in Stockholm, and that made a difference in my opinion, and it was a really great week when we were working with those recordings. And working with those type of musicians is also a big it's great as a producer. And apart from that, the approach and the recording process was pretty similar to the first album, and the idea was to make it a continuation and hopefully improve, which I think that we succeeded with, actually.